Hello and welcome to Green-HillGaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I am playing Mortal Kombat 11, Season 8 of Kombat League, and I'll be completing my final season challenge. So sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. And a big hello and welcome to my viewer who has just joined the live stream. A big welcome to Green-HillGaming to you. Welcome to my Mortal Kombat live stream, where I am playing Season 8 of Kombat League, completing a final seasonal challenge so I can finally get that Shao Kahn skin. Just getting my live chat on my phone as per usual, so I can interact with my lovely viewers.
Shao Kahn.
Also, I want to point out that I am currently ranked Grand Master. It's going to be a really tough road indeed to becoming demigod. And if I don't continue to keep up a win streak, I will drop down to Master. So I have to win.
Round 1, fight.
Well, in this live stream, really, all I have to do is complete 5 sets. Complete my final seasonal challenge, which basically is to complete every seasonal challenge. Kicking things off with a Scorpion player. What other way would we have it? Somewhere out there, Chad Middleton is angry because he's a Scorpion player. Oh, well, that's not very nice.
You will suffer. Round 2, fight. Finish him.
No mercy. I would have expected mercy from Scorpion, from somebody who has herbal tea with their
Fatality.
rival.
Scorpion wins.
Yeah, I would have expected a bit more mercy, from Scorpion. But that wasn't to be.
Round 1, fight.
Absolute bastard.
Round 2, fight.
Well, the pain of that.
Fatality. Scorpion wins.
Meh. That's still... That's still my daily challenge. Not completed, but with 4 more sets to complete in that, so I'll give him the victory. I can't win them all, as they say.
Online. Kombat League. Ranked set.
So might be able to see there one of my season challenges is to complete 10 daily challenges. I've completed 9, and every daily challenge is the same actually. It's just to complete 5 sets a day. So I've completed 1 set so far, so I just need to complete 4 more sets. That's my daily challenge, and then once I complete today's daily challenge, that will be 10 daily challenges in total. I don't know if I'll get the Shao Kahn skin straight away, or will I have to wait until the end of the season. But we will soon find out. So as you can see, my next rank is Demigod. And I'm guessing that if I don't win the next fight, I'm going to drop back down to Master. If I can find an opponent, that is. Here we go, joining match. So I'll come back and play a bit of Mortal Kombat 11. It's been a while since I played the game. I played all the games in between. What the hell? And then I find an opponent, huh? So I'll play other games in between, which I have. Played some Sonic Mania. I played a bit of Apes Odyssey. Played a bit of Ghostbusters. Final Fantasy 7. And I made a video of myself playing some Team Hospital. So look, yeah, if I lose this, my rank will drop down to Master. So once you reach this level, once you reach this rank, like Grandmaster, your opponents are going to be really, really tough.
Jade. Shao Kahn. The Hourglass. Round 1. Fight.
Lads, with the Mac Wi-Fi internet connection. Here, you want to change your internet provider.
Round 2. Fight!
thrives with your internet connection.
I am a conqueror. Final round. Fight!
I'm not one to complain about lag, but fuck. There's like you want to change your internet connection. You should go
Fatality. Jade wins. Round one. Fight!
Your internet connection is terrible.
Round two. Fight!
And apparently for the wildlife park is on tour outside my fucking house. I know there's one monkey outside there now at least. Hello to my two viewers watching Green-HillGaming. Welcome to my Mortal Kombat 11 live stream where it's still Season 8 Combat League. And what I'm doing is I'm completing my final seasonal challenge.
Top of the morning to you laddies. MOGY smile, MOG Shamrock.
Chad Middleton with that Shamrock emoji. Welcome to the live stream, Chad. Great to have you. How are we keeping? So this is so my final seasonal challenge is to complete 10 daily challenges. I completed 9. Just give me 2 seconds there and I'll be right back.
You like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
Round
Like
one.
Pokemon
Fight.
Mystery Dungeon. I was playing the demo of it. Hello, Utku. Welcome to Green-HillGaming. Playing some Mortal Kombat 11 online, the Season 8 Combat League. So very welcome to the live stream. And Chad, yeah, I was actually playing the demo of it earlier. It's actually good. I like it. The first time playing that game. I didn't play the original.
Take your time getting up.
And as you can see,
Round
Chad
two.
and Utku,
Fight.
this opponent's Wi-Fi is just complete shite. See that coronavirus is in Ireland. Yeah, there's 2 people in coronavirus. There's 2 people in the Republic of Ireland that have coronavirus. Meanwhile, there's thousands of others who have flu. And who actually died of the flu, so there you go. Yeah, you're right there, Utku. There's 2 confirmed corona cases in the Republic of Ireland. I think there's 3 in Northern Ireland. But there's a hell of a lot more people who have the flu, and they die with the flu.
Fatality.
We don't still have a case yet.
Wins.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing it, to be honest with you. You know, fear spreads quicker than any virus. And that's what they're doing. Mainstream media are capitalizing on the fear and panic from coronavirus, because I know people are going to tune in and hear more. And it's fucking, I'm telling you, outside my house is like a fucking wildlife park.
Online. Combat League. Ranked set.
They're fucking monkeys. Snap the fucking head off here, cause I fucking would. Get the fucking ball and I split the fucking Christ back. So I just had to attend to the animals outside my house. Okay, so as you can see, I've completed 2 daily challenges. It's confusing saying it, basically. Basically, I have 1 more season challenge to complete, which is to complete all seasonal challenges. So no, sorry, I have 2. So you thought that's confusing. I have, what's this? Its mortality is around 5%, though flu is less. No, you're actually completely wrong. Okay, you're completely wrong. I'll actually challenge you on this. You're completely wrong. You're probably one of those people who are spreading fear-mongering. Let me tell you one thing, buddy. Okay? More people die of the flu than coronavirus. In fact, a hell of a lot more people die from the common flu over coronavirus. And the people who die from the flu, okay, just like the coronavirus, right, are elderly people, people who suffer from older underlying issues, okay, people who are already sick. Okay? The mainstream media are capitalizing on coronavirus because it spreads fear and panic. And what do people do when they're fearful and panicking? They tune in to mainstream media. So mainstream media, more people are tuning in to watch their TV stations, their radio stations. More people are reading, you know, newspapers. Okay? Mainstream media are capitalizing on this fear. If you actually listen to the health experts themselves, you actually look up official information about coronavirus, the health experts are actually saying to you, calm down. There's actually nothing really to worry about. Providing you practice safe, common sense, hygiene practices, you'll be fine. They have said that there's nothing to really worry about here. These are the health experts saying this. It's mainstream media that are actually saying to you, panic, 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 fear, 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 cancel your event, don't leave the house. I'm telling you, it's complete and utter bullshit is what it is. Christ almighty, 3 people in Ireland have coronavirus. Whoa, my God, we're all gonna die. I mean, like, I'm telling you, I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again, but I'm telling you, more people die of the common flu over coronavirus. The people cancel their holidays because someone has the flu. People shut down schools because someone has the flu. No, they don't. It's complete bullshit. Thought they were just being transparent. What are you talking about? Well, they are being transparent. The health experts are being transparent by telling people there's actually nothing to worry about. Mainstream media are not being transparent. If you're one of those people who believe in mainstream media, I feel sorry for you, man, seriously. I really genuinely feel sorry for you as a person. If you actually listen to it, believe every single thing that mainstream media tell you, man, good luck with that one. I'm telling you, man, it's common sense. It's like clickbait on YouTube, on the internet. It's basically just the more fear and panic that they spread, the more people are going to tune into them to find out what's the latest on coronavirus? What's the latest on coronavirus? I'm telling you, it's complete and utter bullshit. It's just like anything else. I mean, what happened SARS? What happened swine flu? What happened the bird flu? What happened Ebola? And the many other diseases, infections and viruses that have spread through the world in previous times. What happened to all them? We all just forgot about them. There was no end of the world. There was no apocalypse, was there? No, we all fucking lived happily ever fucking after. So when it comes to coronavirus, we're gonna live happily ever after also. Now you're preventing me from fucking completing my daily challenges. I'm not angry with you, I'm just angry with the bullshit that is coronavirus. I'm sick to death of hearing it. It's complete fucking bullshit.
Kombat League, ranked set.
By the way, are you from... Oh, no, you're not from Ireland. Okay. What the hell has coronavirus got to do with my live stream anyway? I'm being transparent right now. What the hell does coronavirus have to do with my live stream? At least Chad mentions Pokemon Dungeon. Do you know? What the hell is, I mean, if I don't have people fucking joining my live stream talking about fucking complete shite, it's random bullshit. I've got people fucking joining my live stream talking about fucking coronavirus. What the fuck, like?
Kombat League, ranked set.
Servers have coronavirus, apparently. Be thankful you're not living in China. I am thankful I'm not living in China because it's one of the most fucked up countries going. Anyway, the government is complete shit. I mean, no wonder people are being infected. No wonder more and more people are being infected in China. Because our government are absolutely fucking shocking. Anyone with a brain on their head will know that.
Online.
So I actually am very thankful that I don't live in China. I mean, are we all forgetting the political situation that Hong Kong are facing right now against the Chinese government? Are we all forgetting about that?
Kombat League, ranked set.
But I'm telling you, it's complete shit. Okay, I have the opportunity now to ramp back up to Grandmaster. I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of fucking coronavirus. We're all gonna die. Oh, but sure, look, we just completely forget about Ebola virus when we were all supposed to die when that came out. Same with SARS. Same with swine flu. Same with bird flu. It's the same shit every single time. You hear, oh, another person's been infected. Another person's been infected.
Shao Kahn.
Listen, when the sky turns fucking green, okay, and I see fucking tens and thousands of people dropping dead in front of me and turning into fucking zombies in a real life Raccoon City fucking incident, then I give a shit. Until then, it's same old, same old. The flu is less than 1%. Utku, that is a load of bullshit, man. And I'll happily call you out on that one. The flu does not have a mortality rate of 1%.
Round one.
The flu kills so many people every year. That is a statistic. Okay? If you want to believe everything mainstream media tells you want to believe what the world tells you, well then believe what statistics are telling you. More people die of the flu. That so-called peace treaty with America and ISIS didn't last long. What are we talking about now? So I know for being so sarcastic, Chad, but what are we talking about now? So I know, Chad, what are we actually talking about? Please.
Got some bad connection there. Skipping some comments. We still don't have a case yet. Its mortality is around 5 though flu is less than 1. I thought they were being transparent. Yeah bro, sorry about it. Be thankful you're not living in China. That so-called peace treaty with America and ISIS didn't last long.
Round two. Fight.
Well. YouTube would really want to get the shit together, wouldn't it?
Your virtual girlfriend is back. Emoji wide smile.
What a vengeance.
I am timeless.
What a fucking vengeance. I'll reply to those comments and I just fucking hell. Like, what are we talking about? Like coronavirus, peace treaty, transparency? What the fuck are we talking about? Like, what is this live thing? I know my live things are random right now, but fuck me, like, what the hell is this like?
Final round.
What's the story with the ISIS and Americans? Fucking peace treaty. What's this about? How does this tie into coronavirus and be thanked for not living in China? Let's address one thing, alright? Statistically, I should fear the common flu more than the coronavirus because more people die of the flu compared to the coronavirus. Just because mainstream media aren't making you fucking afraid of the coronavirus.
PS2 is 20 years old.
20 years old, I feel ancient. I feel ancient, Chad. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. I like that stat. Crazy, even though it makes me feel ancient, but I still like it. The thing with mainstream media is, I don't care. They tell you what is and what isn't. Call me a conspiracy theorist, all you fucking like, I don't care, man. Mainstream media tells you how to live your life, tells you what to be afraid of, tells you what not to be afraid of, tells you how to feel, tells you what to do. It basically dictates your fucking life if you allow it to. That is. So just because mainstream you to be afraid of the common flu, even though statistically it kills more people than coronavirus, doesn't change stats, doesn't change facts. That's my stance on coronavirus. I don't fear it. I'm sick of hearing about it. It's complete fucking bullshit. Mainstream media capitalise on the fear mongering, the panicking of the coronavirus, because more people will tune in, watch the news, read the newspapers. They capitalise. Mainstream media capitalise on this. Okay? That's my stance on coronavirus. As far as China is concerned, well, it's fucking China, isn't it? I mean, look at what's happening in China right now from the point of view of their government against the Hong Kong people. I mean, come on. I mean, they're fucking China. Jesus Christ. Don't need to comment on that. I mean, I'd rather go to a fucking African tribe.
Round two.
Or some shit like that than go to fucking China. That's my stance on that. As far as the peace treaty between ISIS and China is concerned, or whatever the fuck, ISIS and what? To America and ISIS. Why would there be a peace treaty against terrorists who want to blow people up in the name of God? How would anyone think that would last anyway? Does anybody really believe that there was actually going to be a peace treaty between ISIS and America?
A few days ago we had 2 representatives from America and ISIS sign a peace treaty that if America pulled out all its troops ISIS would us too.
Alright, well that's
Why did markets drop 15% in a week if they were all nonsense?
I'll read that comment in a second, Chad, but if anyone truly believes that ISIS and America would make peace, then that's just complete bullshit. What else? Another cool, it's fine, man, it's fine. I just don't like you know, certain fucking things, and I'm very vocal about what I don't like. I don't hold back anymore. I think that pretty much covers my my political situation here on my live stream. Did I miss anything? First fatality of the stream. Boom. A few days ago, we had 2 representatives from America and ISIS sign a peace treaty that if America pulled out all its troops, ISIS would stop its attack.
Shao Kahn wins.
That is, I mean, well, if Donald Trump believed that, then he truly is an idiot. Why did markets drop 15% in a week? Why did markets drop 15%? Because people are panicking, because people are scared, because mainstream media are making people fearful. That's why the markets dropped.
It's Taliban, not ISIS.
Online.
Oh, you don't want to disagree with Utku there.
Ranked set.
Utku knows everything. Utku is the expert here. I don't give a shit, like, I'll say it as it is from now on. Utku, like, I mean, who made you? I mean, I love people like you, because, like, who are you? Like, what makes you think you can come out there with all these things? You know, what makes you think you can just speak on behalf of, like, the coronavirus situation? You're just repeating what everyone else is saying. You're just spreading the same fear and panic that mainstream media is spreading. What makes you think you know everything?
I read the news.
Oh, you read the news? Oh, my God, therefore you know everything, because you read the news. I mean, like, look, I'm being terribly sarcastic here, like, but I mean to be. You heard it from the news. I mean, Jesus Christ, do you really believe every single thing mainstream media will tell you? How do you feel? What do you think about the situation? Not what somebody on the news said. Oh, someone in the news said that I have to be fearful and panicky of the coronavirus. What I'm telling you statistically and factually, that more people die, and if you don't take my word for it, you can look it up, you can research it. More people die of the common flu compared to coronavirus. I have
been following since 50
You've been following since 56. Well, why don't you follow how many people are sick of the flu right now? Why don't you follow how many people are dying of the flu right now? Why don't you do that? Why don't you remind yourself of all the many pandemics, health pandemics that have faced this world? Why don't you research SARS, Ebola, swine flu, bird flu, foot and mouth disease? Why don't you research all of them, and you'll see exactly the same situation. The entire world
You're right,
panicking.
it's the Taliban, but I don't really see a difference.
You'll see the entire world spreading fear and panic with all of those outbreaks. But guess what? Guess what, Utku? We all live happily ever after. Until the next fucking time that mainstream media made us feel fucking scared. Christ, Utku. I mean, come on, man. Really? I know somebody cannot be that gullible in life, like. No matter how much they fucking try. What does my live stream turn into? The Taliban, ISIS, coronavirus, mainstream media. But I'm sorry, that's the funny thing ever. I read the news. Wow. I mean, I have.
I don't wanna die until I have kids.
What the fuck is this live stream turned into at all? Do you honestly think? Just hold up for a second now. Utku, are you honestly fearful for your life of the coronavirus? Honestly, do you honestly think? I mean, you don't want to die until you have. Is that genuinely how you feel right now? Is that how scared you are right now of this coronavirus? That's sad, to be honest. I mean, I mean, you're actually proving my point, Utku. thank you. I thank you for proving my point. I hope anybody watching this live stream right now will actually see my point and agree with me. This is the kind of level of fear and panic that mainstream media are spreading through the world. And I'm telling you, fear spreads faster than any virus. You want to talk about how many people have been infected and how many people have died of coronavirus. I'm telling you, fear spreads much quicker. Fear is power. Power is control. And right now mainstream media are controlling you. Do what you want. You know what, man? The world is so fucked up right now. I mean, there's no such thing as a conspiracy theorist anymore. It's just basically, the way you look, it's conspiracy. Conspiracy fact, to be honest with you.
Finish him.
I'll give him mercy. Joke. I'm talking to our kids. Oh my fucking god.
Fatality. Shao Kahn wins.
You know, when you just see how bland people are, just how sheepish people are, it's just like startling, to be honest with you. People just don't have their own lives anymore. They're just looking at what everyone else is doing, listening to what everyone else is saying. Oh my god, what a sad, pathetic life to live.
Fight.
Like, why can't somebody just have an honest view about something? Instead of saying, this is how I feel because I watched the news and this is what the news taught me. I mean, why can't somebody have an honest opinion about coronavirus that just differs to what they're told on the TV? Why? Is that not possible? Like? I am sick of talking about the thing. Anyway, can we just change the subject, please? Like this is Green-HillGaming, not Green-Hill Healthcare, okay? Alright? And it ain't an episode of Johnny Talks either. Alright, so we're looking back at Mortal Kombat 11, right? So can we just keep the conversation for Mortal Kombat 11 and gaming, please? Because I'm telling you right now in my life, right, okay, in terms of my health, right, in terms of my life, the last fucking thing I'm worrying about right now is coronavirus, okay?
Green-Hill Healthcare.
Yeah, Green-Hill Healthcare. You know what I mean? That's what this live stream has turned into, for God's sake. I mean, look, don't take my word for it. I mean, if you want to live in fear and be terrified of the coronavirus and you think you're going to die, fine. Don't know what to say to you. Run out there and get yourself a face mask or something. I don't know. Wash your hands fucking 10 times a day or something. I don't know what the fuck you want to do, but just don't fucking bring it on my fucking doorstep. As in, like, don't bring this fear-mongering bullshit on my fucking doorstep. You know, because as I said, there's far fucking bigger things that I worry about, that I fear about. You know, and coronavirus is not one of them. It doesn't even come close. Doesn't even come close, to be honest with you. I could do with a break, to be honest. Put me into fucking isolation, put me into quarantine, I could fucking do it, to be honest with you. I'd fucking welcome it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, man. Sick of talking about it.
Online.
Jesus Christ.
Kombat League. Ranked set.
Best to live in mountains as a lumber.
Wise words from Utku right there. 4 or 5 challenges complete, daily challenges. So once I complete this challenge, opponent decline, once I complete this challenge, I will have basically all my challenges complete. And then there's 12 days left and 20 hours in the season itself.
That wouldn't work, Utku. Even Antarctic got it.
Oh, for God's sake. Do you want to know how pathetic people are when it comes to the coronavirus? I'll tell you how pathetic they are. Okay? They'll run into a pharmacy please, sir, give me a face mask. Please, I don't want to die of coronavirus. I don't want to get infected.
Shao Kahn.
And they reach into their pocket and take out a big handful, turn you off, big handful of
Cybot.
coins. My opponent is talking to me,
Dragon
telling me to turn it off. What did you turn? You turn it off. You're so bothered by my voice. You turn it off. Gobshite. Reach into their pocket, hold a big handful of coins, money, and they hand that money over to the person behind the counter. The person behind the counter gives them a face mask.
Round one.
And with that hand, they put their face mask on
Launch
their
the
face.
nukes.
On their face, right? Now, what's the point of all that? I'll tell you what the point of all that is. Money holds
We
more
don't have-
germs than anything you could possibly imagine. So the hypocrisy is just so pathetic. The double standardness is so pathetic. So they don't want to get coronavirus and they don't want to get infected, but then they're handling money which is full of germs. It's like, that's how pathetic these people actually are. And if you want to choose to ignore that or two, you want to, listen to what the news says, that's perfectly fine. You want to ignore everything I'm saying, you want to bypass, divert everything I'm saying, that's fine, I'm used to it. The people who are brainwashed by mainstream media just naturally just don't tune into, pun intended, anything else that isn't mainstream. Yeah, like, I mean, the money in your pocket holds more fucking germs than anything you could possibly. So going around with your little face mask ain't gonna fucking do nothing.
Finish him.
Maybe get rid of money.
No, you are a wise guy and in wrong.
New Cybot wins.
Well, I suppose I am a wise guy. And I would, yeah, maybe you are wrong. I mean, I certainly don't look at the news to tell me what is and what isn't.
Round one. Fight.
So at least you're honest about it. At least you see it as it is. I am wise and you are wrong. At least we can agree on that, like. I mean, thinking of this point of view, right? We all handle money. All of us have money. Money gets handed over so many times. I mean, that note in your pocket right now, that's many people tell that, right? If there is this big massive epidemic, right, if everyone has coronavirus right now, would you not think that the money in your pocket holds more of a chance of infection than anything else? But you want to run into a pharmacy right, and reach into your dirty money. Makes me laugh.
Well, they delayed the new James Bond movie because of Corona.
Oh, lads. See, that's the thing. See, I'm telling you, man, if it isn't Brexit, it's Corona. There's always something. There's always something why something can happen. We have to cancel this because of that. We have to stop this because of this. Why don't we cancel money? Just cancel. Everyone should. All these doctors now should arrive at the door and take away your money. Sorry, money is contaminated. You can't have money anymore. Are they going to cancel the gay pride parade?
I just checked to get informed and there are just news about virus.
Hi, Utku, can you tell me about gay pride? Are they going to cancel gay pride? Because a lot of people show up for gay pride. Are they going to cancel that? I wonder. That'd be an interesting one. Let me know if you know about that. Because Utku, you seem to know a lot. You watch the news a lot. So has the news told you not to go to any pride events? That's a public gathering. I heard here in Ireland they could potentially be cancelling the St. Patrick Day festivities. That's my season challenge complete. Let's Give me a second there now. We'll have a look at our season challenge, see if everything's complete.
Online. Kombat
About
League,
what?
Ranked 7.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I got my skin. I got my skin. Anyway, as I was saying, apparently all these public events are being cancelled because of
I
coronavirus.
just kicked your ass with noob and IHH.
Who the hell is this? And because of my live
Not
chat,
gay pride, but Tokyo Olympics 2020 is possible.
Oh my, why? Well, I wonder why you're
The guy who just beat you.
Well, your comment isn't showing up, so I don't know. Whatever. Congratulations, yeah. Have to hand these to you. You're welcome to the live stream, by the way. I'm going to subscribe to your channel. Yeah, you beat me. I'll be sure to post you your medal. But I've subscribed to your channel. Thank you for checking out Green-HillGaming. Appreciate that. So Chad Middleton, comment here. Let's focus on that. So they haven't cancelled Gay Pride, but they're going to cancel other public events like the Tokyo Olympics.
Everything is getting cancelled.
Except Gay Pride, of course.
Good match, bro.
You too, man. So it's hilarious. I guarantee you right now. I can guarantee you right now. If there was a Gay Pride festival parade tomorrow, it would not be cancelled. But in St. Patrick's Day, the following
I'll
day.
subscribe.
Thank you, appreciate that. Will get cancelled. So
Just rename this stream Corona.
I know, yeah, this fucking stage I might as well. I'm sick. I can't even do a
So
fucking
I can
live.
beat you again.
So I can beat you again. I can't. So I can't even
It
do
will
a.
too.
I can't even do a live stream now without Corona being brought into it. Oh, it won't, man. It won't. It won't, because it's not part of the agenda. Okay. I wonder, will they cancel the next big public meeting on climate change and all these students, all these school kids who apparently all of a sudden now give a fuck about the planet, even though they spent most of the time on it behind a fucking TV screen in a digital world. Apparently now they care about the world around them. So I wonder, will the next climate change group event get cancelled? Climate change get cancelled because of the coronavirus. I wonder, will those groups get cancelled? What else? I wonder, will the next feminist march get cancelled? It's always specific things that get cancelled, isn't it? Things that are actually entertaining, things that actually bring entertainment to people's lives, like watching a movie in James Bond, like going to a games conference, like going to a St. Patrick's Day festival. Also, of course, I'm going to Tokyo Olympics. Cancel all those fun, entertaining events, but Gay Pride, feminist marches, climate change marches. See, they all have one thing in common, don't they? They're pushed down your fucking throat everywhere you go, man. Coronavirus, pushed down your fucking throat. Gay Pride, pushed down your fucking throat. Feminism, pushed down your fucking throat. Or should I say communism, pushed down your fucking throat. Oh, nobody will dare cancel those events, will they? No, they won't. Anyway, Shao Kahn's skin, Imperial Virus. Two skins. Prosperous, they look exactly the same. They look exactly the same, don't they? And Chad, you'll be happy to hear that there's a Terminator brutality called Marked for Termination. So I'm happy enough now with that. I'll do it in the next time I play Mortal Kombat. I put the skins into action. So that's that is pretty much that. Oh my god, look at the level of rank. There's Demigod, God and Elder God. It would be pretty much impossible to reach that. Well, like, I wouldn't say impossible, but there's always a chance that I could get to that rank. But I think right now I won't. But no, I can guarantee you they wouldn't cancel a Gay Pride event. They wouldn't cancel a Gay Pride. They wouldn't cancel a Gay Pride festival. They wouldn't cancel a climate change, Extinction Rebellion group event. No, they wouldn't. Sure, they wouldn't. They wouldn't cancel feminism bullshit and all the many other popular agendas in the world, because God forbid we'd cancel something like that, you know? God forbid. Do you know what's more dangerous than coronavirus? Everyone. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? And I didn't have to go. Didn't have to go to Harvard University to come to this conclusion. You know, I didn't have to watch the news either to come to this conclusion. Now this is called straight up third level common sense. Do you know what's more dangerous than coronavirus? A fucking bus. That's
They
what.
cancelled all schools in Italy. They won't cancel those.
Well, thank you, news reporter. I'm well aware. I watch the news too. You may be surprised. That's cool. I watch the news too. But just because I watch the news doesn't necessarily believe that I.
You should name you Animal Crossing Island Corona.
Oh, I should change my fucking name to Corona. This fucking stage, Chad. Fuck's sake. I've dealt with people like Utku in the past. It's like a dog with a bone. Like, I mean, we're kind of the same, really, because I'm like a dog with a bone too. Except I'm alternative, whereas Utku is like mainstream. You know, it's repeating what everyone else is saying. I'm well aware of Italy. I'm well aware of all the schools who went to Italy and are shutting down. I'm well aware of that. You don't need to remind me of that. You don't need to remind me of that. But how many schools get cancelled, or how many schools get shut down because people have the flu? None. Yet more people get the flu and more people die of the flu. They are babies who just like tragically, like babies just like die on hospital floors and doctors can't explain it. You know? I mean, if a baby had coronavirus and a baby died, I am telling you the entire world will be talking about it. But there's been many cases
Flu
where
has a vaccine.
Flu has a vaccine. Oh, cool, man. How much are they paying you, man? How much are they paying you? Oh, God. Flu may have a vaccine, but people still die from the flu. Oh, Jesus. What's your point in all this? Please, okay. What's your point? Seriously. I don't really have one. You know, I don't really have a point. I don't really have an agenda. I don't really have a goal with this. What's your point? Are you trying to like prove something? Is there something you want to try to prove here? Do you work for who? The World Health Organization? Are you a Corona representative or something? Are you somebody I need to contact? If I feel I have symptoms of coronavirus, do I contact you? Or what is the point? I do a live stream of Mortal Kombat 11. Clearly define my live stream as Mortal Kombat 11 Season 8 Combat League. You know, it's a game, it's a video game. My YouTube channel is 90% gaming. I do a live stream, you come along and you mention coronavirus. Like, what is your point? I've said what I need to say numerous times. I don't fear coronavirus because statistically I should fear the common flu more, because more people, why is this going over your head? More people die from the flu compared to coronavirus. That is a fact. Why is that going over your head every single time? I've made that point over and over again. Mainstream media are capitalizing on the coronavirus because it spreads fear and panic. And when people are fearful and panicky, they tune into mainstream media. So it benefits mainstream media. I've said my point. What is your point? Like, godlike. Do you have a point, if any? If so, just tell me. And I'm well aware that the flu has a vaccine. I'm also well aware of many people who have had some severe reactions to that flu vaccine, but we won't go down the road of that, will we? Because that would fucking be a whole nother fucking can of worms, wouldn't it? So I'll wait here, providing I still have time. I'll wait here for your point, if you do have one. And if anybody is watching this, listen to this, I'm not pissed off. I'm just being real. I'm just being blunt. I'm just saying as it is. I'm not going to hold back anymore in life. Why hold back? If you've got something to say, just say it. Why hold back? You know, when it comes to coronavirus, I'm just sick of hearing about it. And why are you ignoring SARS? I mean, everything I've said you've ignored. That's the thing. You just you're repeating what the news is telling you. You're repeating the mainstream agenda, but you're ignoring everything I'm saying, and everything I'm saying are actually facts. I mean, SARS hit the world. It was an epidemic. It was a pandemic. The World Health Organization considered it a world emergency. Now SARS is gone. Nobody talks about it anymore. The exact same with Ebola, swine flu, and bird flu. I mean, that's numerous.
Nobody understands me like you do. People just say it is genetically engineered and I'm tired of them.
What is this? Nobody understands me like you do. People just say it is genetically engineered and I'm tired of them. Oh, but you're tired of people who have an alternative opinion than you. Why? Why are you tired of that? I'm tired of hearing the mainstream opinion pushed down my throat every single time. So somebody has an opinion that differs to you and you're tired of that. Why? Why is that? Why would you be tired of somebody that has an opinion that differs to you? I'm sure you like games I don't like. I'm sure you like music I don't like. I'm sure you have a view on something in life that differs to mine. Would you be tired? Would that mean that I'm tired of you for having a different opinion than me? What's so tiring about it? And somebody presenting something that differs to the mainstream view on something. So when it comes to coronavirus, some people believe that it is genetically engineered. Why wouldn't it be genetically engineered? Are you telling me that it is impossible for militaries across the world to genetically engineer a virus? There is such thing as biological weapons here. You don't have to be playing Resident Evil to hear the term biological weapon. Biological weapons are real things. People create biological weapons. Crazy countries like China create biological weapons. Why wouldn't that happen? Is that impossible? Oh, so the news didn't tell me it happened, so it's got to be impossible. I mean, do you realize how pathetic that sounds? And by the way, I can't quite understand.
Be right back. Gotta make some phone calls and pay some bills. Emoji confused face.
Yeah, that makes two of us, man. That makes two of us. I probably won't be here by the time you come back, to tell you the truth. But thanks for watching the live stream, and thanks for, I suppose, being a little bit less fucking coronavirus obsessed than Utku is there. At least yeah. So thanks for watching, Chad, and I'll see you next time on the live stream. Utku, I can't understand your comment. You're saying that nobody understands me like you do. So you're saying that I understand you or something. I don't know what the hell. Are you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me? Like, I don't quite get the comment. Are you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, Utku? You need to be a bit more clear. Fucking sick to death of hearing about coronavirus. I swear to fuck, I'll actually die of hearing about it than fucking getting it, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ, I mean, people just need to fucking relax a bit more, like. Why are people ignoring the fact that there was a SARS, that there was Ebola, that there was swine and bird flu, every single, so that just magically gets forgotten about. We're all supposed to forget about that. That never happened. I mean, what the fuck is actually wrong with people? People living in their fucking self-contained little bubbles, like nothing happened before their fucking timeline. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, like, there was a time before now. Everyone just seems to think that everything is only happening now and nothing happened before then. Oh, look at how bad the weather is. And then someone comes along and says, oh, it was actually worse back in my day. Oh, we don't care about that. And what the fuck, like? And the same too with these infections.
I agree with you, but I can't understand why you are so relaxed.
What do you mean I'm so... Well, that's... You think I'm relaxed? Okay, I'll let you take that as a compliment. No, I know what you mean. You mean I'm relaxed about the coronavirus. Okay. The reason I am relaxed about honestly, the reason I'm relaxed about the coronavirus is because the last thing I'm worried about right now is coronavirus. Okay? The last thing in my fucking mind right now is coronavirus. I suppose that's the main reason why I'm relaxed about it. But after that, it's just statistically I have nothing to fear. It's about statistics. You can't argue with statistics, can you? You can't. It's pure science. Statistics. Statistically, I've been fucking saying this since the start of the live stream. Statistically, more people are infected by the flu and more people die from the flu. So why would I be worried Why wouldn't I be relaxed when it comes to the coronavirus? I suppose that's cool. I just see things as they are. I see through things. I see through people. I see through things. One of my skills, and I'm proud of it. It's obvious mainstream media are capitalising on this epidemic. Okay, look, you know what? What's cool? Okay? I'll ask you a question now before I end the live stream. Okay? I'll ask you a question. Were you alive when the Ebola virus broke? Were you alive? Were you still walking on this earth? You know, when the Ebola virus broke out? Or what about SARS, or bird flu, or swine flu? Were you around in those outbreaks? Because every one of those outbreaks was a worldwide issue. It wasn't something that happened in a corner of the world that was only spoken about over there. No, these are all worldwide issues. There was health warnings all over the world.
Wish I could have a beer with you.
Oh God, well I appreciate that. I mean, well, like, you know, you gotta have somebody that's outspoken. You gotta have somebody that says something that you don't normally hear. You're not gonna hear me in the fucking on mainstream media, and if you do, I'll be shut down within fucking seconds. I suppose the closest fucking thing I get is Piers Morgan. I've compared myself to Piers Morgan now. Great, no going back from that. But there you go. You just look. I'm a person who just sees things as they are, sees people as they are, see situations as they are, and I don't walk in eggshells. I don't speak politically correct. Okay, I don't go along with agendas. I don't go along with trends. I see it as it is. I say it as it is. And when it comes to coronavirus, I just see a complete another fucking joke, because it's no different to any other virus and infection that broke before it. And I'm telling you, I'm not even arguing with the hard science here, because the reality is the hard science, the health experts, right, who will sit in front of the TV and tell people, they're the ones telling you to be calm. They're the ones who are relaxed, actually, Otku, and they're the ones telling you to be relaxed. I ain't telling you to relax. The World Health Organization, the people who represent the World Health Organization, are actually telling people to relax. It's mainstream media that are basically interpreting it in their own little spinny way, and they're the ones then spreading fear and panic through the entire world. And it benefits mainstream media, it benefits pharmacists, you know, it benefits doctors, because at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. If there was nobody sick, then doctors wouldn't need to have a job, would they? Doctors wouldn't get paid. I mean, imagine if you were a doctor, okay, and you went into work and nobody got sick. Well, you wouldn't have a job, would you? You know, you come back the next day, sorry, nobody's sick, we don't need this building's not needed, we don't need your services. There's no doctors, they don't get paid. That's the reality of it, like, you know. So that's how you have to look at it too. So it benefits a lot of people, situations like this. But the only thing I wanted to say there is, like, how is this any different to the SARS virus and the Ebola virus and the many other infections that have faced? How is it any different? How? It's the exact same. It's literally the exact same. I haven't met anybody that had SARS, that had bird flu, that had swine flu, that had Ebola. And guess what? You may be surprised to know, but I also don't know anybody who has coronavirus. So they're exactly the same situations. They're exactly the same.
I don't know. I worry because my luck is cursed.
Well, I don't know, man. I think you're looking a bit too much into it, to be honest with you. I think you're just one of those people who's just like, I mean, like, if you saw a black cat, you'd probably fucking lock it into your home for like 2 weeks. You know, if you walked under a ladder, you'd probably fucking take out health insurance. Do you know what I mean? If you saw a magpie, you'd probably fucking call it a day. You know, like, I'm not being funny, like, but you know, that's what I'm getting now from your comments there. Like, you're just over worried, like, over fearful, like, you know. That's what I don't even think that it's just. Your reaction is would be more over the top to most people's reactions of a coronavirus. I just think you need to calm down a bit more. I think you need to chill. You know, I think you need to worry about more real life situations in the world. There's a lot more threats that face here, like, particularly here in Ireland. Like, there's a rise and normalisation in crime. You know, you can't even walk down the road and feel safe. You know, that damages me a lot more than what coronavirus would. You know, so when it comes to issues like that, you know, those are issues that concern me. Those are issues that actually worry me. And there's a high level of evil in this country also. Not just, you know, crimes happening, but just pure evil, sinister crimes that are happening as well. And you know, people die from that, you know, because if you're going to get beheaded, I think the diagnosis to being beheaded is dead. Last time I checked, I don't think anybody got beheaded and survived, did they? So those are issues that actually, you know, worry me. Those are issues that concern me, and those are issues that I'd actually be a lot more, you know. I mean, like, you know, you can be told how to wash your hands properly, but unfortunately, I can't be told how to not be beheaded, you know, by walking on the road. So, you know, there's more real life issues that worry me and concern me than coronavirus. So coronavirus is at the very bottom of the list in terms of issues that actually worry me and concern me, and reasons to be fearful and reasons to spread fear and panic across the world. You know, in this country, particularly in Ireland, I can't speak for any other country in the world, but there's this normalisation of high level evil crimes. I mean, nobody is basically saying there's a panic here. Nobody is panicking. Everyone's just saying, oh, the usual. Oh, shocking. Oh my God, that wouldn't happen in my area at all. Shocking. There's nothing fucking shocking about it. It's fucking more common than the fucking sun rising in the morning, for fuck's sake. Or the stars coming out in the fucking sky at night. I don't see nothing shocking about it. It's normalisation is what it is. So those are issues that people should actually be worrying about a lot more than coronavirus. So that's what I would say now about that. So like, if you're not worried about it, I'd say probably just I don't know, maybe build a bunker and lock yourself into it, you know, if you're not worried about it. But as far as I'm concerned about it, I'm not worried about it. I'm just annoyed by how people react to it, to be honest with you. They don't look at the bigger picture in life, to be honest with you. I mean, just look at the world around you, like, you know. Do you honestly think that coronavirus is something that should be top of the list in terms of...
Sorry mate, I feel worried? Like a sheep now.
Well, maybe I can set you free. Sheep. No, but I would just look at things a bit differently, like, you know. You got people's heads being cut off on a regular basis, like, you know. I mean, that's evil, that's crime, and that kills people, like. Do you know anyone that survived the beheading? I don't know anyone who survived the beheading. You know, I don't know anyone who survived being chopped up, you know, or set on fire. You know, apart from Freddy Krueger. But that's fiction, isn't it? The reality is you don't survive if you get burnt. You don't come back as a fucking as a dream demon and star in a fucking franchise of movies. No, you don't. Okay? Real life is a lot more sinister, right? So at the end of the day, those are issues that kill people, and those are issues that scare me.
I overthink about things.
Yeah, I think by the songs of it, you definitely do. You definitely do, and you should take that as you know, as a, not as an insult, but as something you should actually work on in your life. I do think that you over worry way too much. I think you should worry more about practical, you know, issues. And welcome back, Chad, by the way. You should worry about more practical issues, as I just mentioned, you know. And try not to ignore other facts as well, you know. I know, like, you watch the news and they give you facts about coronavirus. And maybe look at the other facts, the facts that I've been continually and tirelessly pointing out in this live stream, that more people die from the common flu every year compared to coronavirus. Is that not the most basic and underlining statistic that should be, like, focused on?
I don't know how to fix it. It's okay to be cautious, but we shouldn't live in fear.
I don't know how to fix it. I don't know, man. Just, it's like, do you know what you remind me of? You're like somebody who's afraid of flying. That's basically the best way that I can actually describe, to give an example of the situation, right? Your reaction and others, your reaction and other people's reaction to the coronavirus outbreak is like people who are afraid to fly. I don't want to fly, I could die. Did you hear about that person who crashed in a plane? He died. Oh, that person died. And you look at the statistics of how many people die in plane crashes, and you're like, oh my God, that person died in a plane accident in Egypt. that person died in a plane accident in Hong Kong. Oh my God, we're all going to die. Stay away from planes. We're all going to die. Well, in reality...
I don't know how to not overthink.
In reality, well, this maybe what I'm saying will help. In reality, statistically, you are more inclined to die on the road, especially here in fucking Ireland, anyway, that's fucking for sure. You're more inclined to die on the road, whether you're a pedestrian or whether you are a driver. It's the exact same thing with the flu compared to the coronavirus. More people die from the flu than the coronavirus. More people die on the road than what they do in the sky. Well, in reality, they fucking die when they land on the fucking ground, but nonetheless. So is that not a good example to give? Let me know. I think that's the best example I can give anyway, in terms of how people are reacting to it. Like, nobody is denying that people are going to die from the coronavirus. They have, right? But people die from plane crashes too, right? And people, you know, a ship might sink, right? But it's the statistics that should matter. Statistically, you are more inclined to die on the road than what you are in the sea or in the sky. So, you know, if that helps us too, you know, that would be great. But I definitely do think, by the sounds of things, you are overworrying a bit too much. It's okay to be curious. Well, if somebody wants to be curious, then maybe they should consider washing their hands before they handle money, or after they handle money, because money, literally, especially euros, especially like a currency like the euro, because the euro is the European currency of the world, right? Think of how many people all over the world handle euro coins and euro notes, and especially in this climate here now, we're all worrying about coronavirus. So instead of running down the fucking road like a headless fucking chicken to the nearest pharmacy, give me a mask, I'm gonna die, right? Instead of doing that, then maybe look at the fucking money you have on your hand and realise how many people held that fucking money and did they have coronavirus, and then wash their fucking hands. But see, the thing is, the reality is, if you actually do that, then imagine the kind of paranoia of a life that you're actually going to live. I mean, imagine living that life. I mean, Utku talks here about overworrying. I mean, imagine living like that. But that's the reality of it. Or people who, you know, oh, make sure to wash your hands after using the toilet. And then what? You wash your hands, right? You wash your hands, you dry your hands. Okay, I'm all clean. What to do? You open the fucking door. I mean, how many people walk in and out of that fucking toilet without washing their hands? But you still open the fucking door, don't you? See, you can't avoid germs. There's a reason why on the back of the bottle, right, or can of sanitizer, right, it says kills 99.9%. There's always that 1% of germs you can't fucking kill. No matter how healthy you think you are, no matter how fucking much you wash your hands, no matter what the fuck you think you're doing, there's still that 1% of germs. So if you have to look at life like that, I'm telling you, I mean, what? So money kills you, toilets kill you, huh? I mean, is that how people are going to live their life? So, oh, never again am I going to handle money because I could die. It's fucked up. So the next time that you are going on a holiday, the next time that you go on a plane, you know, maybe think of, oh, I could die in a plane crash, the same way that you're all worrying about coronavirus. So what cool, I hope that helps as far as you don't know how not to overthink. Maybe look at the statistics. The statistics will help you. Keep looking at those statistics and seeing how much more people die on the roads compared to on the plane, and look at statistics in terms of how much people die of the flu compared to coronavirus. And I can't believe it's fucking spent a majority of this fucking live stream talking about coronavirus. I mean, I'm looking at the comments here, right? I literally fucking a couple of minutes into the live stream, boom, coronavirus is seen in Ireland. Like, do not worry about other issues. Is it just coronavirus that you're worried about, or do not worry about other issues facing the world? Do you know what scares me? Utku? Do you know what I worry about? Do you know what concerns me and what actually affects me? Is the attack on freedom of speech. Not being able to speak your mind. Not being able to have a view or an opinion. You know, being your view and opinion being labelled as hate speech because it differs to the other person's view and opinion. That's something that worries me. So as I said, coronavirus is at the bottom of the list in terms of things that worry and scare me. In an ever-changing world where it's okay for like 6-year-old children to be brought into a room.
Are you listening to Billy Joel?
With a drag queen and have drag queen hour. I mean, I'm sorry, you can say what you want about me, but I think a fucking 6-year-old child that looks back at a man, okay, clearly a man with a fucking castaway beard, long hair, big fucking hands, but a big fucking pink fucking dress and whatnot. I'm sorry, that's gonna fuck anyone's fucking mind up when you're that age. You know, that kind of stuff scares me. You know, or teaching those fucking children, you know, about fucking porn literacy, which is basically coming into schools soon. You know, imagine that. Teaching children how to watch porn. Yeah, that's coming into the country. So at the end of the day, those are issues that concern me, and those are issues that should concern you. So as far as being over-worried, then maybe we should worry about how fucked up the world is actually becoming, right? Instead of a little fucking cough and a sneeze. A little cough and a sneeze. Huh? A little cough and a sneeze in the short throat. You know? Maybe worry more about fucking other issues. And yeah, to answer your question, it is, yeah. It is. So you know what? That's what you do now to unwind, right? You listen to that bit of music and you unwind for yourself by, right? And you're not going to fucking die, alright? And look at other issues that actually are affecting the world and actually are, you know, infecting people's fucking mindsets, you know, infecting people's mindsets, you know, and their way of life more than coronavirus. Because as I said, fear spreads quicker than any virus. Anyway, that's the end of the life. Now I completed all my daily challenges. Finally, it's the end of season 8. Kombat League. I got my Shao Kahn costume. I'm happy enough with that. And I'll see you all in the next live stream. And I'm going to make it official, actually. I'm going to make it official in my live stream that I'm not talking about this shit when I'm playing a game. I'll briefly talk about it, but I'm not going to go in depth with it. If I want to do an in-depth video, then I'll do Johnny Talks. And if you want me to do Johnny Talks video live stream, I'll do a Johnny Talks live stream. But when it comes to me playing a fucking game, it's going to be me playing a fucking game. Okay, ain't gonna be fucking talking about what's happening around the fucking world or whatever it is. There's a time and a place for that, right? So I will see you, Utku. I'll see you, Chad, and I'll see you to anyone else who's watching. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time on Green-HillGaming.